known this girl for like 3 years, and don't get me wrong, I always liked the idea of like being in a relationship with her. But at the same time, when I first like met her, or when I first started talking to her, I was like, I didn't really want to entertain it because I didn't really have the means to do that. Like I was kind of like just coming out of like my bum era. So it's just like I didn't really want to like do all that at the time. Fast forward 3 years later, and like, I have like a grip on like what I'm trying to do in life. So then I'm like, you know what? Let me see like if like she's still single, or like, she's like cool people type shit. And obviously she is. So when I tell you, like, I was talking to her for like a month type shit, it was like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I was basically in love. And it's just like, it was to the point where I was thinking, yo, I might fucking marry this girl, bro. And it's just like, it's kind of crazy because one thing I wanted to do, you're probably like, oh, you're a month into talking, why haven't you like tried to like make it official? It's because, bro, like, if we're gonna be so real, I didn't want to rush shit. Because in like the last 3 relationships I was in, they literally all ended the same way, where it was just like, we started the relationship too early. Like, it would have been better off to just get to know them a lot more. I rushed into it, and then obviously it didn't plan out how I wanted it to plan out. It wasn't bad relationships, but it's just like, it didn't work out. It was like, I should have like took it more slow than I thought I did. But with this one, I said, before I get in a relationship, before I even think about it, let me like take it slow. Every conversation that we have, great fucking combos. Like, and it's just like, this is and like with this girl, it was like, I wasn't really moving. I felt like I wasn't moving with lust at all. And I don't ever want to do that again. So the fact that, like, yeah, I'm interested in this girl, but at the same time, I could also have good ass convos and not just like some bullshit. I'm cool with that. She was checking off all of my boxes, right? Everything's checked off. Like, bro, I couldn't really find no wrong. Like, she did have some flaws, but that's everybody. But there's a difference between red flags and flaws. Red flags is just like, yo, bro, like, what is shit that you do this, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then flaws are basically like, yeah, like, you may do this at times, but like, I know what I signed up for. So everything is perfect. Like, and I wasn't even like, I didn't even really have my guard up thinking like shit was gonna hit the fan, because that shit was cool, bruh. Like, I'm out here thinking about, damn, bro, I might marry this girl type shit. Like, nigga, fuck out of here, bro. Like, I was in love, nigga. I was in love.
Hey, y'all sing it with me.
But as soon as, so this is actually like as far as yesterday. Literally, we're having a conversation, right? Everything's good. Everything's like cooling. We're just talking about certain shit. Like, obviously, like there was a lot of shit that happened this week. I'm obviously not gonna speak on it. But yeah, cool. Everything's great. We start talking about like, oh, what are our favorite like childhood movies and shit. And then we start talking about the dating pool. Now, me personally, when it comes to the dating pool, it's always a good subject. It's always a good thing to talk about because of how like fucked up everything is nowadays when it comes to that. So the fact of the matter that we're talking about this and like everything's cool, everything's shipshape. But then like we're having one part of the conversation, right? Where like I say these bitches and then I'm like, my apologies. I ain't mean to say the B word. Because when I'm talking to somebody that I'm interested in, I like to not use that word. You know what I'm saying? And then literally the moment that everything changed was when she said, it's okay, I'm not tripping over it, but like I definitely like, don't use that word because you saying these bitches is just like me saying these niggas.
Oh shit!
She said niggas. She's white, by the way.
What?
That shit threw me off guard. I literally, up till that point, I was literally like, bro, I was literally in love, nigga. And I'm just like, I got the hearts on my fucking head. Like, yo, bro, like, I look like this motherfucker. Bro. When she said that, I had to make sure that I wasn't tripping. I had to be like, what did you just say? And then like, I'm praying that like, maybe maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I'm just not. Maybe I'm just like tweaking. Cause we on FaceTime, right? I'm thinking maybe I'm just tweaking. Maybe I just have a sixth sense or something like that. All right, whatever. Then she says like, yo, bro, like it's just a word.
Huh?
Like, literally, like, y'all be saying that shit all the time. I'm like, okay, but, like, you gotta understand, like, you do realize that you not being black. And you gotta understand, bro, when it comes to the N-word, I'm not the type to press people over that. If I hear somebody that, like, I don't even know, like down the street saying that shit, like casually, I'm like, whatever, bro. They're not talking to me, whatever. But it's just like, and also on top of that, I'm not the one that's interested in them. I'm interested in you. And you just said that shit so casually. And the thing is, if she would have just said that shit and like, I would have tried to educate her a little bit and be like, oh, okay, like, let me, like, yo, bro, you can't be saying that, like, real shit. Like, I don't do that N-word pass shit. I know there's like some bum ass niggas who do that shit, but I don't do it. Literally, then she goes and says that, oh, you're not gonna like this, but and when someone says that, they're going to say the most atrocious shit imaginable. So when she said that, she went on to tell me that in her last relationship, which wasn't like a great relationship, by the way, she goes and tells me that the man that she was with, who was black, called her the C word. That rhymes with blunt. I don't say that out of respect. Literally, she told me with confidence that, yo, I called him the hard ER.
You what?
And what's crazy, about this is that literally, if it was like, oh, I found out about this later, like down the road when we're like a lot closer than we already were, I would have talked to her about it, and then like, she would have took accountability and like understood that like, Because I understand that I'm not going to get mad at somebody for saying the N-word back in 2014. Because at the end of the day, I didn't even know the meaning of the word back then. But it's a whole nother thing when you tell me that you said that, and then you say that you didn't have no regret saying that. Because it's like, she really tried to compare the B word to the N word. Yo, bro. Oh my God, bro. I was shocked that she even was like confident to tell me that. I understand people make mistakes, but like, yo, bro, to say that you had no regret calling bro the hard ER. Yo, bro. I was in shock, bro. I literally hung up on her a minute later because why the fuck would you tell me that? Those are the type of stories where it's like you gotta take with you to the grave. Like that's something that I would hope you lie to God about. And I'm Christian. Like, oh my God. I wake up and I'm just like, yo, bro, like I'm not gonna lie, like, yeah, it hurts that she did that, but I have to cut her off. Like, she lost all of my respect. Like, I've never been instantly turned off by one thing that a female does ever. So it's just like, and you gotta understand, like, I don't know how that relationship went, but at the same time, bro, so you need to tell me he pissed you off so badly that you called him the hard ER. So I can only imagine, what if we get into an argument? Because at the end of the day, like, when you get into a relationship, you might have an argument or two, but as long as it's a healthy argument, cool, whatever. But it's a whole nother thing. Like, yo, bro, like, what if, like, you just have a bad day and then I accidentally piss you off and now all of a sudden you do that? Like, yo, bro. That is just, no, bro. I had to cut that off, bro. It was unfortunate. She was like, she had a great personality, fine as hell. Like, I thought I hit the jackpot. And it is what it is, bro. Like, it still hurts. Like, this literally happened 2 days ago. Oh, man. It is what it is, man. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not like in a rush to find my future wife, because at the end of the day, I don't rush shit like that. Shit like that should come naturally. But it is what it is, man. Like, the only thing I really regret about this is that I really started becoming like fake loyal for her. Like, I was over here saying like, oh, I'm talking to somebody, oh, I'm talking to somebody. That shit really hurt me, dog. Like, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. But yeah, I blocked her. I wish the best for her, but I can't mess with you if you I couldn't mess with you after that. Honestly. But yeah, man. That's the story of how she just casually said the N-word and proceeded to justify her saying the hard ER, bro. So yeah, that'll be all for the video, y'all. Starting to be more consistent. My last video, obviously, I went to Columbus. Keep showing love on that. But yeah, about to go edit this. And you already know, man. Appreciate for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you on the next video. Coop Savage out. Peace.